team. Thank you very much.
Today, there is the guide reading is from the Deng Ruyu. Today, the topic is about if it is affinity, this is you. This is the Master Fruit Pin 2022 summer. The 6th of June, the 3rd of June to the 9th of June. And in 2022, 24th of February, when the Ukraine and the, Russia have the war, there will have so many people escape to the nearby countries. At that time, there is about a few million people is escaping to European countries around them. And in UK, they say that there is a rule say that from 18 to 60 years old male, they cannot leave the country. They need to stay there to be the army. So all the families, the wife, the parents, and the mothers, they have to leave the country. And where do they go? How do they find the shelter? And how do they find the living? And at that time, so many people are escaping from Ukraine. And they are going to the nearby countries. You can see from the map, Romania and Hungary and Poland and White Russia. And at that time, because Poland, they have humanity, so they open the door to welcome all these refugees. And some people in Poland, they to think that what they can help for these refugees. There is a couple. The wife, the name is Zhang Su'er. She has been the reporter working in the Dai TV as a reporter. She is living in Poland, married to Lucas. And she contacted Chi directly to say that, to ask what Chi can help for these refugees. So at that time, Chi arrived Poland, and they want to find some local residents to help. So they this is the affinity. So they invite Zhang Su'er and the Lucas to go to help for the every distribution. And at that time, this is they and both of them they have an idea, say that suggest Chi Foundation to have the cash card, because they can buy whatever they like instead of the aid distribution. And let us listen to what Master say about the affinity. Master says that since the war broke start, we have found people who can help those who have went to their countries, and these people are suffered greatly. Of course, we cannot help everyone. It depends on our affinities. Wherever there are refugees, we ask if there are people there who can provide aid to them. For some refugees who have happened to go to one country where we have been conducting the distribution, we see them so we can help them. Only with time and good affinities can we reach out to provide aid. We have been seeking the time and the affinity. So this is the value of our life, is our affinity. If we meet each other, this is we can help them. When this is the event, the fact, so we can help them. This is This is the family. The family. They adopt 106 orphans from UK. And they are living in the basement. Luckily, they meet locusts and sewers, so they do not worry about the food. They can feed the children. And this is the this aphorism. They say that and the people who suffer will get the aid from us because we help them so they can have the accommodation and they can have the shelters. And what do we do? What do we get? We get the blessing and we get the good affinity.
像舒尔跟 Lucas 呢，他们就提出了一个物资卡的概念。为什么呢？因为他们在发放的过程当中，他们看到了是。
So all these refugees, what do they bring to Poland? Actually, they are very if they have very small children, they couldn't bring much. They only bring a little bit of nappies, a little bit of food. You can see that in the right hand side, the top that's hiding. She is the she's one of the refugee, and she has been to Taiwan to have sightseeing. She has heard a lot of people who suffered from when they are escaping from UK to Poland. She said that she doesn't want to have war, and she doesn't know when the war will end. She doesn't know when she will go back home. At first, people think that this is only temporary escape, but now it seems that it is because the war is still going on. So it seems that it is quite a long-term stay overseas. This group of volunteers in Poland, they have the good thoughts and they are doing the good things. Luckily, they get the backup from the whole world, the GG volunteers. Must I say that how many people can we help after we aspire to help them? Where could the refugees go from Ukraine? If no one aspired to help them, although our GG volunteers cannot help all the refugees, but at least they can help those they can reach out to. Thank you, Master's teaching. So this one good thought is very important. Just like the seed in the ground, the sprout. Master said that our cloth is the one seed. Although there's so many seeds in the ground, if there are so many seeds, it can be grow to the very good plants. And these good plants can be a very good trees. So we need to make the aspiration, because this Poti path needs us to make the road. If a lot of people make the road, we can walk it very smooth, and we can walk in very long term. And it is very good now. Good Affinity. We can have the online reading group online, so we can get all the information from all the world from the and we can have very speedy response. Thank you very much. I need to come out to say my gratitude to her. Actually, Deng Ruyu, she is younger than me, so many years, but she is so outstanding than me. Because actually, I'm quite lazy sometimes. Because of this etc. performance, Sister Qiyu said that I am quite lazy. I need to work hard. So she invited me 1 month before the performance to go to to practice for the in charge of the performance. So so I need to work much harder, and people always say if you work hard on it, you can do it, but actually I cannot do it. So during this process, this is about 1 or 2 weeks. One brother said that Teacher Mei Yuan, you are my role model. I say that no, you do not say that, because not until the last minute I do not know if I'm successful or not. So at last we are successful, because this Deng Ruyu, she is my backup, and she helped me a lot. Not only of her, but she helped her a lot, because when I have the optical, I will give it to her. She has helped me to do a lot of back scene work. So actually, I have 30 to 35 pages of material. I cannot do it if I am the teacher. How about all these old people, senior volunteers? How do they read all this information and then absorb it and then perform it out? So this is what Laura work. Because of her, I can take up all the challenges for this central performance. Because of these challenges, I will have the story. Just like her, because when she come here to be our guide reading, because she's because the affinity introduced by her parents, but she has a lot of roles, because she is doing the editor, she is doing the guide reader. What will she do? She said yes. She is the working, but when this is her turn, she will come here. Thank you very much. Thank you, Siti. That we don't want to have any war. We want peace. Then we have seen a lot of through us